Whoop, whoop, yeet, yeet. What's up, Bearcats? HMG fam in the house. We're here. We're hanging. We're chilling. It's another edition of HMG After Dark, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, not doing Collision tonight because we're doing, we already did Dynamite this week. We're doing Revolution tomorrow. So 2 AEW shows this week. More than enough, pal. Thank you guys so much for stopping in and hanging out. Highlight of the day is always getting to get away and relax with the HMG fam. So tonight, we're hitting up Netflix. First half, season 3 of Trailer Park Boys. We're kicking it off with the series opener, episode 1, The Kiss of Freedom. As we'll find out what that title means as the episode goes on. Hit and play. Let's do it, pal. Whoop, whoop. Don't forget to sign your NDA before you come in. Yeah, pal. Look at this little occurrence. 4 brand news. It's one of the best days ever. So to recap, at the end of season 2, Ricky and Julian ended up in jail once again, just like the end of season 1. But their plans at the end of season 2 ended up going off perfectly. Well, outside of them going to jail, but they still managed to sell their dope and make their money and complete their Freedom 35 plan. And they're coming out of jail with tens of thousands of dollars. But we'll see how they handle that money in the first couple episodes of this season. Whoop, whoop. How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, pal. Hope you're all having a great weekend. Whoop, whoop. I can't deal with this bullshit right now. It's all right, man. It's always a boss. 11:30. Ricky, you can't fucking line up and go back. Whatever the fuck you want. I'm rich as fuck now. 58 grand on my bills. I don't give a fuck. Calm down. Julian, fuck all this bullshit. Fuck this bank. Let's just go spending, man. Let's go shopping. I need some gifts. Come on. We're going to set up some GICs and some RSPs, man. That's investment. There you go. You got it? Fuck investments. Listen, we can go on vacation every year, man. Go on a cruise or something. I don't give a fuck about a cruise. I want to go spending cash right now. Hey, go with your fucking money. Invest it. Julian's handling all my finances. Bob's is right, man. Listen, we should set up a few small businesses in the trailer park, man. Why don't you let me control your money? Control my money? Fuck your RSVPs, Julian. Let me invest it. I'm 35. I thought we were fucking retired. Down. I grew the fucking dope. It's my fucking money. You can't scream dope in a bank, Ricky. Everybody calm down. We're leaving. Yeah, I mean, and if I think of Trailer Park Boys, like the two smokes, let's go, and the cigarette jokes. None of them smoke anymore. Well, tobacco at least. They also smoke weed though, which is good shit. I think Rob Wells, the actor who plays Ricky, he might have been the first one to quit smoking cigarettes. He stopped like right around when season 7 aired, which was the last season under Mike Clattenburg and the last one that was on Showcase. Yee yee whoop whoop. What's up, Lab Rat? Good to see you, pal. It's going good, man. We got smoke, we got drinks, we got pizza. We're watching Trailer Park Boys. HMG fam in the house. Yeah, pal. Anything I want to watch, it's there. I just turn it on. Indoor plumbing all hooked up. Cell phone. I never had a phone before. Gorgeous. Look at that. I'm saying? This is the nicest fucking day I think there's ever been. Look at this. You want any trouble? Let's go to jail. I'm a new man. I got lots of money, all right? So I don't want to start any bullshit. What I do want is a brand new double wide trailer. This is one you get.
That'll cost you, Ricky.
Yeah, well, there's $1,000 down. Look at fees and 6 months lease up front.
Where the hell did you get that? What's wrong with you? Oh, I get it. Never mind.
Mikey, I got my own money. I think lots of it. And this is what I want a double wide trailer for 5 o'clock more. I'll call it back.
Ricky, I'm not hauling anything in this car unless I get $5,000 down.
Believe me.
Yeah. That's you shit, man. Collateral.
Fine, I'll give you some collateral. Why don't you go around and tell everybody in this car that I'll kiss your bare ass?
Oh yeah, Lish's neck brace made its appearance on Naomi. Well, to be fair, she immediately threw it like once she revealed everything and started shitting on Bianca. That's when she ripped it off. It's like, okay, this was fake the whole time.
That's for the pen. And you know what? I got out of jail. I try to start things off right foot. You wouldn't do that, would you? I'm gonna pay you $100. Fuck off. Leave me alone. Just give me my trailer and fuck off.
When's the last time we saw your mom? 6 months ago or something? She doesn't even remember the last time she saw her dad. He wasn't around all last year. Not impressed by Ricky at all. Julian's got a couple money-making schemes he's got going on. He just got touring forever selling ice cream buckets.
All I want to do is open up a few semi-legit businesses to make money. Put a lot of work into this, and I mean, I don't want to go back to jail.
Leave the house now. Let's go. Come on. What is that?
It's fine. We'll just hand in a little bit of money, have some ice cream, but what the fuck is that supposed to mean? What's going on, Rick?
You know what I'm saying? Gotta check this shit out, boy. Julius.
Hey, it's playing that role well though. Inanimate object kicking ass. Whoop whoop.
I've never really had money before. I'm the first person in the family to have money, so it feels pretty good. I got my dad some pepperoni booze. Seriously, me and Julie get the showing off and spend all this money on himself, buying these flashy cars and different things like that. I just don't get that. I'm not about that stuff at all. The whole time I was in jail, I was thinking about having a big surprise for everybody in this park. Get a new trailer, a new car. I'm going to burn this car right to the ground. Start a new life.
Well, Ricky's been living in the shipping deal for I don't know how many years now. Julian gave it to him when he told about it, you know, how much he hates the fucking thing, but he's lived in it so long, I think he'd really miss it if he didn't have it.
You know, in this car. I've been living in this car and it's been a big part of my life. You know, it's fucked me around quite a bit. Sometimes it stalls on you and it doesn't work right. You need to go somewhere and it's like, this is young.
Julian's grandmother wanted Ricky.
Yeah, so do a little backstory on Ricky's car and how he plans to buy a new one and destroy it during this episode. Hey, what's up, Jay? How good to see you, man. Whoop, whoop. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great weekend. Always appreciate getting to see you, man. Yeah, pal. Just watching some Trailer Park Boys. Kicking it off. Yeet.
You all coming down here to watch me burn this piece of shit to the ground. So let's get it started. Big Bubbles. Let's order some chicken pizza and play some video games on your new TV, man. I got that new wrestling game, man. Pretty cool, Bubbles. Chicken pizza and wrestling game. It's like your fucking go-kart. I got no answer, man. Stay and chill with me. Julian's my buddy too, you know. He's hanging around with you. I'll hang around with him. I'll get fireworks. At least they want some fucking fireworks. Come on. Oh, fuck, Julian, we got fireworks. Can we stay for those? Personal assistant Trevor Corey, let's get the fireworks going, please. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Move it. Move it, guys. Fuck. I suggest turn that camera off right now. If I see my face on television or reproduce it anyway, I will sue.
Oh, dude, this lawyer right here. This lawyer, he appears later on in season 8. I think his name is I think his name is Rosenberg later on. I forgot. But yeah, this is the same lawyer that represents the Trailer Park Boys. But he's like a slimy, sleazy. Now I'm going to go ahead and say it because they portray him as such, Jewish Zionist lawyer who's like he checks all the boxes for that stereotype. But you know, you don't see him develop late until like, you know, the Netflix Trailer Park Boys seasons, like 8 through 12. This is the first time he appears. Yeet.
I used to be home, buddy. Remember that? You used to love living in here. Yeah, but don't go burn it. No, man. No, I don't want you to burn it. Just think before you act, okay? Nothing wrong with living in the car, man. I did it for 9 years, the best years of my life. If you don't want the car,
And if Mossad, if the Zionist Ninja got a problem with me saying it, you can come speak into the mic right down here. We're getting drunk as fuck, pal. Yeet. Whoop, whoop.
You know we're gonna make money. We're gonna make more than $400. We need 18.
you guys think you're drawing enough customers?
No, we don't think we're gonna get any customers before we want to start a business. We're already doing it.
So, I'm just gonna ask you something.
Yeah,
What's up with this lawsuit thing?
he doesn't even understand what child support is, Julian. He doesn't get the fucking concept. I figured that a lawsuit looks sort of clear his head a little bit more responsible. The only way Ricky's gonna get me smart is if he dies and comes back as a turnout. Just keep on getting stupider, Julian.
Motherfucker. You guys know my ride line now? Fucking right.
So you got Ricky blowing all this money that he made. Like that's about to come back and bite him in the ass. And I will say this episode The finale, I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't seen it yet, but the finale of this episode, to me, shows. Sorry, guys. Hang on one sec. Camera's fucking up. Some bitch. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna dump out and be right back. One sec. Sorry about that. We're back. Had camera issues. Yeet yeet.
Those bikes cost me $1,200, man. Cop off some money for the damages. Want some money for damages? Not a problem. $400 right here, idiot. Hey, you, man. But I own those bikes. I guess I can do whatever I want to them, can I? Ricky.
Ricky losing his damn mind.
No big deal. Fired a few shots at them. The way I see it, I bought the bikes. I own them. Just like going on the target. Shoot at that. I'll shot the bikes.
Blowing all of his money, man.
Dude, fires a bullet in my brand new car. Real nice. So I fired a shot his new car. Spot for spot. So when he works with it. What the fuck are you guys doing? Money's turning you guys into idiots. Done before somebody gets hurt. Ricky, give me the gun. You're being an arsehole. Somebody's trying to get hurt. You started doing an arsehole. Now look what you did. Hand over the weapon, Bubbles. Go fuck yourself, lady. We're heading back to the car. You heard, lady. Everybody move out. Everything's cool here, Jim.
Everything is not cool here, Julian. You boys are fucking up big time. You better get Ricky under control, or I'm calling the parole board. Gather evidence on you, and I'm going to have you removed from this park one way or another. The old shit clock's ticking.
It'll be all right.
All right, and that is a kind of a plan that Leahy's building up throughout the series of getting evidence on Ricky that where he can legally remove him from the park. We do see that get paid off later on.
Basically, they said that, I'm drunk stupid all the time, which isn't the case. Once in a while, I get drunk. Once in a while, something comes out of my mouth that may not be the smartest thing in the world. She shouldn't be worried about growing up to be drunk stupid like me. That's not going to hurt me. And, she's only like 9 years old. They better make sure.
I like the confidence that Ricky has in his daughter. Like, dude, she's 9 years old and already smarter than I am. She ain't got nothing to worry about. Like, that's actually kind of a good attitude to have to your kid. But like we find out, like for all of Ricky's bad traits, he's actually a really good dad. And we actually see that develop throughout this season, and especially the end of this episode. All right, Smoky Toki time, pal. Whoop, whoop. And also, as this is going on, too, don't forget, Lucy is suing Ricky for custody and alimony or whatever. So keep that in mind when we get to this ending. So, yeah, we have the big finale, the big showdown right here. Ricky's telling Leahy, you better have that double wide trailer ready to go. I got the money right here. I'm going to pay you for it. Straight cash. However, at the same time, here comes the lady with the encyclopedias for Trinity. I think we all know where this is going, pal. So yeah, Ricky's got to pay 48, damn near five grand for these encyclopedias for his daughter to help her get smarter and learn and get educated. Here's the problem. He only has enough for either the encyclopedias or the trailer. Here's the problem. As collateral, he told Leahy, if I don't have the money to pay for it at this time, I will kiss your bare ass in front of this entire trailer park. What does Ricky do? He buys the encyclopedias for his daughter. To the point where Lucy looks right at him and says, you did the right thing. Ricky put his daughter over making himself look like an ass in front of, him embarrassing himself by kissing Leahy's bare ass in front of the entire trailer park. I'm sorry, that's a good dad. A dad who will embarrass himself and put over his mortal enemy to benefit his daughter. That's a dad, pal. And luckily, everybody recognized that. And his real friends and family were like, Ricky, you're a good dude. Dude, and that whole gimmick and the thing with Ray wanting the car, saying, don't burn it, give it to me. And then as soon as Ricky does what he does, Ray hands the keys back to the car saying, I knew you're going to fuck up. I knew you better than you know yourself. I knew you're going to fuck up. Here's your car back. Such good fucking writing. Such good writing.
Not a lot of people would do it like that. You know what that makes you? Fucking good dad. Look at that.
Yo, what's up, Gross? Good to see you, pal. Yeah, Bubbles summed it up right there. So, not a lot of men would do that for their daughters. You know what that makes you? Makes you a good fucking dad. Yeah, and here's actually what's really cool about that. Lucy and Trinity recognized and put Ricky over for what he did because they recognize he did it for his daughter. Oh yeah, Bubbles, dude. That character was actually a creation of Mike Smith, who at the time was just like a camera guy, grip, boom guy. He started doing the Bubbles character for everybody on set. It's like we got to make this like an on-air character. That would be a good swerve. Christian Cage cashes in. He walks away with the AEW title. I'm with it, pal. We will find out when we watch it together. Whoop, whoop, yeet, yeet. All right, time for a little smoky tokey. Whoop whoop. God, I hope not. I hope not. I hope that like tomorrow night is the death of the Death Riders. They fucked that up so bad. It just needs to just go away. Yeah, same here. No reason to have either of those titles. Combine them into one, make it the male mid card title. And then keep the TBS as the men's TV championship. Yeet yeet. Yeah, you know, that would make sense because when the Death Rider storyline first started, it was very heavily implied that it was Shane McMahon pulling their strings. But then once, like we found out, that ended up falling through and it kind of turned into shit. Well, how do we pivot and go from here then? Yeah, but the way that TV was first set up and when they first started doing that and they started changing the Death Riders, talked about how they're going to revolutionize AEW, change was coming. Like I got to believe that was the original plan. And once that fell through and Tony didn't concede to Shane, that's when it went out the window. Yeah, or make it like the media championship or something. Weigh in time, pal. Let's weigh those trash bags. Whoop whoop. And Ricky wins after picking up a 20-pound muffin that was laying in the middle of the street. At least half of them. Go fuck yourself, Mr. Leahy. You're Leahy. Alrighty, so I was kind of wondering what are we gonna do once HMG After Dark is over. So I don't know who's so I was gonna go on Twitch and hang out with some with a homie, but he ain't running tonight. Something we might extend HMG After Dark. We might go the whole season of Trailer Park Boys season 8. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, unless they do like a major turnaround and their numbers start going up. In 3 years, I do not see them re-signing with WB. Unless there's a major turnaround, I don't see that happening, and they're fucked.
Congratulations. You are the new temporary relief assistant trailer park supervisor.
And Ricky wins the competition to be the temporary relief assistant trailer park supervisor.
You gotta be able to be really fucking good to do that job. They take one look at me and say, sorry, you can be able to see a little better than you. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Right. Sure, can you start tomorrow morning, 8 a.m.?
Sure can. This is awesome.
Jim making arrangements.
Jim,
Shake. This means interfere with your job.
See, I can't assume Randy's position. You know what I'm talking about there, but looking forward to working with you and cleaning this fucking park up. It looks like shit right now.
Got gay jokes there, pal. Obviously, I can't assume Randy's position. You know what I'm talking about, but happy to be on board.
You're welcome, Jim.
Our workday begins at 8 o'clock. Legally terminate you. You understand? It's good. Rule number 4. All temporary relief assistant trailer park supervisors will wear uniforms. Oh, yes, you will, Rick. You've already used up 1 strike. 2 more strikes, and you're out. I can't believe that he would want the job. First of all, you got 1 minute, Rick. Tempest fuck it.
Can't you see him in the middle of something? What the fuck does Tempest fucking mean?
Ignorance is bliss, Rick, when 'tis folly to be wise.
That's a that's actually a great quote by Leahy. Of course, is not an original Leahy quote, but it is very true. When he said, "It is better to be foolish when it is folly to be wise."
Strike 2, Ricky. Smoking's only permitted on breaks. You got 15 minutes to clean up this garbage. And Ricky, what? Don't forget the dog shit. Strike 3, Ricky. $15 minutes.
Screwdriver and pick up a blow dryer and I get a free 40 of vodka. I thought a pack deal.
Who needs no basis, Randy?
Julian's bootlegging at the park again, isn't he?
I didn't say that.
Idiot.
Why are you so stressed out? What's the problem?
I should just get drunk since I've been suspended. Hold on, boss.
Your scalloped potatoes are fucked, burb.
I'm surprised.
We start to see the origins of the hatred between Randy and Burb in this episode. Yeet.
selling these. I want you to go from now on. It has nothing to do with this. I'll keep the pro key. Nothing to do with the. Here's your quote. And here's the calculator. You guys make sure that short, you're going to be responsible. Do you understand me? I'm not stupid, Julian. Yes, you were stupid. That's why I have to tell you this.
Yes, you are stupid. That's why I have to tell you this.
I think it's only right and fitting, Ricky, that you should drag the lake.
I'm still 10 feet on 2 years this week. What you can still 10 feet now scoring Trevor.
What the hell are you doing there, Bubbles? What are you doing in the lake, Bubbles?
What's it look like I'm doing now? I'm hauling shopping carts out. Trying to make a living. Because I didn't qualify for your stupid temporary relief assistance in the job.
Oh, dude, we got Andy's up here, pal. It is very much yeet. Whoop, whoop. And Bo's collecting carts from the lake, pal.
First bite you stole from Kennedy right there. A lot of memories in this lake. I think I'm gonna leave this one in there for her. Maybe when she's older, I can take it out and show her again.
Ricky dragging all the stolen bikes from the lake, but he finds the one that he stole for Trinity the first time. And he throws it back in and says, hey, I'll drag it out later and show it to her for a good time. Or for memories.
What the fuck's going on here, guys? So it looks like Hamilton gave us over some money back. Where are you getting the boost?
Nowhere, man. That shit's ours. We do that shit on our own.
Not down.
Who's there?
Two stupid idiots. They're smart enough to do this alone. Who the fuck do you work for?
Nobody, dude. We're free enterprise, man. I told you, it's just me and him.
No problem, guys. I'm going for it. If anybody knows.
Weekend trailer park supervisor.
Oh, dude, such good shit,
I'm
pal.
a busy guy. And brand invested in these businesses, and he's cruising around acting like Mr. Lady. And I don't know. I think he's just going to piss.
All right, smoky toky time. Whoop, whoop. Leahy trying to corrupt Ricky. You think that Leahy was The Rock and Ricky's John Cena, or actually he's more like Cody Rhodes and Randy's John Cena. Yeet, yeet. Yeet, yeet. Oh, dude. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, that could be a complete fumble, just like the invasion.
He's using my watch. One that gave me for my birthday. Remember the
Damn, Randy's pissed.
Oh, Ricky, I don't know. You're dressed up like Mr. Lady. I've never seen anything like that.
He made me wear the uniform. It's not my fucking fault.
I don't know, Ricky.
Question is over and return to base and request permission to smoke this weed. Careful with my walking, Rick. The fourth thing was fuck off.
Fuck off, Randy. Cheeseburger beating bastard.
Where's that hell? It's in corn syrup.
Ricky.
That's pretty fucking crazy.
And then Leahy's making Ricky go shirtless, and Randy has no idea how to react. Yeah, agreed. Like that. Like if Cena's going heel, you got to have like 2.5 years of him being the heel, and like the last 6 months where he finally like something happens, some inciting incident where he flips back babyface and turns on the heels. He turns on Darth Sidious, Palpatine, and he ends up redeeming himself and rides off into the sunset. Yeah, but that's at least a 3-year storyline. However, here's some. I know it's been mentioned a million times by several other people. You have the out in the heel term where he can easily say, "Oh, I completely lied about the retirement tour. I'm going to keep going." And then once he turns back babyface, he says, "Once I'm done with this, once I settle this business, I'm done for real." And then he ends up like doing like a self-sacrifice or something like that. That where he ends up, making it out alive, and then he rides off into the sunset. Yes, exactly. And then when like the thing happens that turns him back babyface to go against the heels, that makes him even more of a babyface and makes the real retirement that much bigger. There goes all that vodka that Julian spent 10 grand on. So yes, before we missed, Julian and Bubbles suspected something might happen and they're going to come steal their vodka. So what Bubbles and Julian decided to do was buy an inflatable pool and fill it with the vodka and basically hide it in plain sight like it's pool water. However, the problem was they weren't expecting Ricky and Randy to brawl into the pool and break it and have everything spill out. So now all the money they made at the end of season 2 down the drain. They're all broke. Really, the only one who actually like benefited from Freedom 35 and all the dope money that Ricky and Julian made was Bubbles, because they took care of him. They bought him a new shed and they bought him a go-kart so he can drive around in. Oh yeah, that's right, pal. Forgot about that.
Fridge that's full of pepperoni that you don't know.
So this is actually a good cliffhanger for an episode. Where Bubbles tells Julian and Ricky, you guys need to stop doing these big crimes that draw the attention of everybody. Do small, little crimes that you can do a bunch of that add up, and it slides under the police's radar. Oh yeah, and one of the gimmicks they have in there is that Ricky and his 9 and 10-year-old daughter are trying to quit smoking cigarettes together. Now, to be fair, yeah, full disclaimer, they're herbal, not real ones, like the herbal ones they make for, TV and movie sets. But still, that's a fucked storyline. Yeet. Man, you know what I say this as a far bottom right libertarian anarchist ANCAP. I love Trailer Park Boys because there are so many examples in here of why the best way to go is complete government free market, free trade capitalism, because that's really the best way to those are the best economies and will create the least amount of criminals. As long as you're not physically hurting anybody or stealing their property, you're not committing a crime, you're not doing anything wrong. Legally. Morally, we can discuss and debate that all day long. Oh, dude, I do remember those. I remember being 4 or 5, picking those up ooh, look how cool I am. Ooh. So yeah, so this is the kind of the theme for the entire season is the boys come up with different small time crimes they can do at a much more frequent scale and do a lot more of them instead of these big time one shot plans. And they even set it up like a partnership in a union where it's okay, we're all going to come together, we're all going to work together. This is our mutual goal. We're going to, bust our asses off and we're going to get paid. We're going to get benefits. And then we're also going to take stuff out. And then at the end of the year, we're all going on a cruise. Which really works if it's a small group of people working towards a similar goal.
If you guys work for me, you'll get employee benefits. You'll get paid like any other job, except there's going to be
Oh, dude, how long before we see those? Seriously, how long before we see those? Here's candy vapes. There's nothing in it, kids. It's just flavored vapor. There's no nicotine or tobacco in it. It's just hey, just inhale this vapor that's flavored and blow it out. Yeet. Ooh, yeah. I never tried that, but I saw it. Ugh. All right, so here's the plan they're doing. Like the main plot of this episode is the boys are opening up their own gas station in the park. Well, illegal, unlicensed gas station where they sell siphoned off gas within their park.
What we'll do is we'll have coupons from the salons that you know who's cool. A different color coupon for different.
And it even gets more intricate. They launder the money through Lucy and Sarah's hair salon where they sell haircuts and hairdos, dye jobs, whatever, for an inflated price. Give that person a coupon, and that person takes the coupon, goes to the gas station, and gets that amount of money's worth of gas and service. Which, honestly, if you're running an illegal criminal, like, thing out of a trailer park, that's actually pretty fucking brilliant. Especially in Canada with all their fucking laws and regulations and government involvement in the market. Oh, bro, I remember Big League Chew.
Where'd you get this stuff? Don't tell me you stole it, man. No. Going into a store, firing a gun off, and leaving without paying for everything, that's not good. Look, Trinity accidentally fired a gun off the grocery store. What big deal? Oh, no big deal. Of course it's not. No. Ricky got the right on tape. He's got everything under control.
No, we made sure to seal the surveillance tape. We're good.
Please. We got a first customer, boys. How's it going?
All right, so we got Ricky smoking cigarettes while he has the patch on, which will come into play later. Very much like the whole thing in Mallrats with Brody and him complaining about the kid being on the sitting on the escalator while his parent doesn't pay attention to him.
Trinity, don't like that cigarette. Hold it for something. Give me that cigarette. You know what Mommy will say?
Yeah, well, Mommy will say, Mommy will get mad at you because you're smoking with the patch on.
Give Daddy the cigarette, please.
Drop your cigarette.
Give me the cigarette.
Diesel, man. Man, I'm feeling sick, dude. Maybe we should stop doing this. Fruits. We gotta do curves. I guess it's not that bad. Oh shit, security, dude. Well,
Easy boys. We're not too much attention to ourselves here. Put your down from the wall. It's Ricky's fault. Listen, we're not too much attention. Lady. Oh, shut down from the wall. Who deserves it? People get up. James Potter. It's fucking up. Keep the fuck on. Come on.
Since the right off there, Randy, there's a distinct possibility that Ricky and Julian are operating a prostitution ring. It's rolling. See the camera? Let's roll. Well, whatever these coupons will get us. Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing?
Just to do our pants.
Well, you can do the back out.
Look, a lot of traffic at Ricky's lot. Ergo, they're doing something illegal. We're gonna call the 911 law enforcement, the cops, the boys in blue. We'll have it all on tape, Randy.
Go ahead. I'm opening up again, okay? I want to keep everything low key. I don't want to talk going. Coupon?
Yeah.
$20. Perfect. What are you doing? Off your fucking gas. Does it look like? Put a cigarette in your mouth? You gotta get rid of that. You're gonna kill somebody, man.
Little Randy.
Check one, check two, test one, test two.
It'll do. We got him on multiple angles, so they're fucked. Run down, Randy. Let's go.
Deploy the zone. Make contact with the target. Stolen merchandise. Ensure we capture the exchange on tape. Then fall back to the designated safety area.
I'll be in the woods getting him on a different angle. Soon as the sale goes down, I'll call in the heavies. If it's clear.
Clear, Mr. Leahy.
The whole thing. You're being totally obvious. You're gonna get caught. What are you doing with this? You never working here?
Still fucking working. We're
Oh, my daughter working at an illegal gas station. Let's get her out of
We're
here.
going to. Stop working.
Eureka. You better not fuck this up.
Come on, where are you? You're right. You think that's true? He's gonna have us on videotape. Ricky, get over here. Illegal guys. That's not good, boy. All right, boys. Everybody stay calm. There's no money on site here, okay? We can shut this business down at any time. Lady doesn't have shit on us. Handheld video is gonna try to catch us on tape, which is horseshit. So, doing that's a great idea. We're gonna throw it back in the face.
I could never get into grape anything. I'm sorry, man.
How are you guys? Sit, Julian. You can drink a fucking gas. Sit down. Dude, fuck so long. Dude, ready. Here's what shit. Nice one.
Ooh, bubble tape. I like bubble tape.
Customer, Julian. See you on. Take care of this customer. Just gas. Stick some water, dilute it, man. You'll be fine. 6 to 8 days. You can't smoke with the pack on. You're gonna get dizzy. Sorry, folks. It's fucking raining. You stupid fucking cannabis. Boys, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Stay calm. Keep it reversed, all right? It'll be cool.
Hey, what's going on? It's cool. I know what's going on here. I don't care. Just want some cheap stuff, just like everybody else. Randy, you better fucking go on with your perm coupon. You know what I'm saying? Got Cassidy and the Sundance cheeseburger. What? Well, you look at my eyes wide. Got no candy for you. See some candy?
Just a second, Randy. Boys. Oh, it's fucking busy. Don't know. The patch, boys. Don't know. The way he's over there in the woods. Oh, look. Fuck you. What are we gonna do? Just stay calm and stick to the plan. He's gonna get us. Corey, Trevor.
See what's ready. Let's go, Trevor. Get up. Here it is. Boys, here's $20 cash. Bill up for it, please. Ricky. Well, we don't owe your money, Corey, Trevor.
Wrong with you guys anyway? Well, there was 6 motherfucking gas we've been stealing. We should be better in 6 to 8 days, though.
Well, Corey and Trevor, that's how it's illegal. Shouldn't be stealing gas, Corey and Trevor.
It's fucked up to be stealing gas that Corey and Trevor did. You know, I don't want anything to do with Corey and Trevor's gas stealing.
Is this the gas you were stealing right here?
This is the gas you stole right here.
The gas you stole?
Good job, guys.
Let's start chilling for a second, guys. Fucking busy here.
Your Honor, I think the video evidence.
I liked fruit stripes, but like Lab says, it never lasted long enough. Bubba Yum was good. I liked the Hubba Bubba. Yes, I did enjoy Laffy Taffy. My number one flavor was cherry, watermelon, and close number 2. Sorry, I could not get a banana, pal.
Pissing me off.
Speak without swearing. Your Honor, this is ludicrous. It's a disgrace to these proceedings.
Richard, since you chose to defend yourself and fired the puppet offender, I guess it's your turn to question the witness.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
And Richard, before you begin, I'd like to say that I think this is a bad idea. However, you do have a right to defend yourself, so proceed, but please remember to watch your language.
Look, I can't speak without swearing. And I've only got my grade 10. And I haven't had a cigarette since I've been arrested. I'm ready to fucking snap. So I'd like to make a request under the People's Freedom of Choices and Voices Act that I be able to smoke and swear in your court. Because if I can't smoke and swear, I'm fucked. So are all these guys. That's bullshit. It's not fair. And if you ask me, I think it's fucking mistrial.
This man can't represent anyone. Your Honor, he's a complete and total idiot.
Although I am opposed to that kind of.
Oh yeah, there's a really cool callback to this episode in
Please want to remind you that this is not a carnival. Richard, you have.
season 12.
Let's go, smokes.
But I only got 2 left.
I don't care. It's the least you can do for them.
Just the defendant, please.
My first order of business is to tell the prosecutor to shut the fuck up and wipe that stupid fucking grin off his face because it's distracting my case. Next, I'd like to announce that Randy and Leahy have been drinking all fucking day. They're wasted their fucking minds, and they're both assholes. And the testimony they just gave was total fucking bullshit. And I can prove it. I'm going to show you what really fucking happened here.
Boys, here's $20 cash. Do what? Corey, please.
Don't know what that's for. Probably cross. We don't owe your money, Corey. Why don't you put it right in his pocket, right there?
Oh man, we're sick from stealing so much gas, but we should be better in like 6 to 8 days.
Stealing gas? Well, according to Trevor, that's how it's illegal. According to Trevor.
That's correct. It's fucked up to be stealing gas that Corey and Trevor did. You and Corey and Trevor's gas. You want to know?
Only black suckers like Corey and Trevor steal gas and deal dope.
But that is. All right. See you later, Randy. No, I don't want to say anything about the dope dealing because I don't know anything about that. They accepted money on film, and they admitted they stole gas. And they're sick. I mean, look at them. That's gas sickness. Fucking idiots. They got nothing else to say. Except the Crown.
Favorite Starburst: OG Cherry, followed by OG Strawberry. I put it to you this way: if I walk into a convenience store, I see the OG Starburst, I see the Fave Reds. I'm buying the Fave Reds. Whoop whoop.
I'll be back shortly with my verdict.
Well, you know, just because these young men have little education and live in squalor. Peace represents Sunnyvale.
Peace represents Sunnyvale, pal.
Seated, please. Well, I've reached a verdict in this ridiculous case, and I do mean ridiculous. Given Richard's deconstruction of the video evidence, clearly, Trevor and Corey are the only one with any hard evidence against them here. Quiet, please. Therefore, I find Richard, Julian, Jamie, and Bubbles not guilty on all counts.
Order, please. Trevor and Corey, please stand. I find you guilty and sentence you to 450 hours community service. Case closed.
And Trevor Ford got to do community service, which sort of sucks, but it's a good experience for those guys. They should be doing that sort of stuff, going to jail once in a while. We do it. So I don't see any reason why they shouldn't be doing it. So I don't really feel bad about that. It's their fault.
What's going on, guys? Oh, it's a lot. Hands up. Just want to say thanks for not ratting us out. And to not forget we're going on a cruise. Remember that.
Remember at your Julian?
Chill, boys.
Ricky, give them stuff. Come on.
Brought you guys some smokes.
Yeah, thanks, dude. That's so hot.
So cool.
Ooh, never tried the sour ones, but that sounds pretty good, pal.
We're saving up some skills.
Yeet.
For the video, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna shoot on
Oh, microphone assassin. This one's so good. Yo, I was getting changed, motherfucker. Edible time. Whoop, whoop.
Talking about the real life things we go through, you know? Right. And everything we go through is just gangster. So
It's all gangsta up here in this trailer park, pal. Oh, this has to be one of the best fun. This is one of my favorite episodes because of just how self-aware it is. I don't know, Gruss. That's a good question. That's a real good question. It does feel like there's more effort put into it.
Me and Julian never going back to jail again. And one of the ways we're going to do that is we're going to do like some small time, semi-legal stuff that it is illegal, but not really illegal. You know what I mean? It's smart stuff. Ricky. That's why selling CDs so perfect. I mean, cops, they can't be bothered with that shit. So we make our money back, and it's good for J-Rock.
That's the first CD out the Sunnyvale Trailer Park. You know what I'm saying? Except for that whack bullshit that Corey and Trevor released on cassette, but they was fronting, you know what I'm saying?
J-Rock raps about gangsters and guns, pimps and hoes, and Compton. The guy's not from Compton. He's a white kid from a trailer park.
Man, I ain't changed since I started selling records, you know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it the fuck real, yo.
He should rap about what he knows, like living in his mom's trailer and eating peanut butter sandwiches. You know what I'm saying?
Jamie, how many 29-year record company presidents operate out of the mom's trail? You know what I'm saying?
Believe it or not, some people think I'm making in this rap game. You know what I'm saying?
J-Rock keeps going on about this record company he started, but really all he did was take a bunch of famous rap songs and mix on some of his forecast stuff there, and now he put this out. J-Rock is a bit fucked if you ask me, because half these rappers, I'm sure, don't know they're on here. That's all pirating.
First of all, we didn't jack no tunes, you know what I'm saying? Me and T call it cross promotion, right? Because putting Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and all my boys, the Troy Douglas Smooth from Moncton, right? On the joint, you know what I'm saying? We'll promote them motherfuckers, and I'm gonna call them up soon and say that we've done this, you know what I'm saying? But if they wanted to put a J-Rock joint on their disc, I ain't give a fuck.
Julian invested my fucking money in it, so
Oh, because I trust you. Doing has a plan, and usually it makes a lot of sense off the top. Sometimes when I make a plan, people say it's not as clear as his or whatever, but that's cool. And the flea market's a good way to make money. Me and the old man made $1,100 when we can sell CDs. Everybody loves a good flea market, so fuck it. I think it's a good idea.
I fucking love the flea market. Best time ever. I like to do silly little things for people. Make them laugh. I usually put this little guy in here. It's right in there. But here's what I do. Put a price tag on him. 40 grand. Nobody's gonna pay 40 grand for him. I hope the fuck they are anyway. Come on, Sack. We'll sit in there. There's no problem.
Ricky. You gotta keep spending money and make money. I've been through this with you 1,000 times, right?
Ooh, nice. That sounds tasty, Gruss.
Remember I told you about thinking about each word before you say it?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's actually a really good point, Lab Rat. Chocolate and peanut butter ratio is different. Seems like there's a lot more chocolate compared to peanut butter. Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot more chocolate compared to peanut butter with some of those other ones from what I've experienced.
We take this money and invest it in a rap concert today. We could probably double, triple this. How are you gonna get people here so fast? Easy. This stuff still tastes pretty fucking strong. You're drunk off one glass here.
At least 50-50 before you start drinking it, bud. You know that.
Hope you'll be alright.
It's not my lunch pepperoni you're eating there, is it?
No, it's my pepperoni.
Okay, wait.
You're stuck. Clear.
Listen, Rick, I don't want to get in any trouble over this. You know that, right? Like, you cleared this away here, right?
Oh yeah, ladies, totally cool.
No way, Julian. No concerts in the park. Final answer.
Final answer, Julian.
Off, Randy. Jim, look. It's just gonna be a simple little setup. We're not gonna bother anybody.
Look, Julian, you can call me an asshole, but listen carefully. You can do anything you want on property you own, but since you only lease property, you can't do shit.
All right, Jim. Thanks for your time. Now that I understand the rules, have a nice day, boys.
Lab Rat, I could say from my own personal experience and experimenting with that is absolutely true. Yeet.
Stop talking right now. No, we didn't. Just get the fuck out of here.
Oh, Linda. Listen, can we talk to J-Rock for 1 minute?
I'm sure it's very different down there in Texas, pal.
Yes, please.
We just walked in on J-Rock masturbate. He's like, no, I was getting changed. I was getting changed. Gruss, I'll see that and I'll raise you, pal. How about a Whataburger with spicy ketchup? Whoop, whoop. Corey and Trevor saw it, though. Yeet.
We were following J-Rock and everything. It's kind of stupid we were following, but we were really kind of desperate to get in on the show. We just kind of peeked in the window, and we were shocked.
I don't know why they follow him around half the time. I'm trying to make him look stupid the other half the time. It's not very nice. Disrespect. Ridiculous.
What? Do I look like I got some candy? No. Why I look my eyes for then? What's up? That's what you mean? Just open this fucking no,
Oh, man,
motherfucker.
nobody knows it's the only thing. It's a fucking thing. Check this out. You are the headline of a rap concert today. They got a PA system, sound tax, stage being built. We're all 9 yards, man.
My rap record finally. Where at?
We're gonna look your mom's trailer, man. On stage right now.
Team man, come on, get your
I have not seen those lab rat. Probably the biggest burger I've ever been involved with. It was the 7x7 from Steak and Shake they had about a decade ago. Oh yeah, dude. Like it. Yeah, it's fantastic for the fries.
It's a bad situation because
I need to go back to Texas, pal. That sounds good. Sounds like y'all got everything down there, man. I couldn't have written that shit if I didn't have my shit out. I didn't have some hand cream. You know what I'm saying? It's autistic, artistic, autistic and artistic. Whoop whoop. And full disclosure, yes, I 100% like, dude. I'd be like, if you gave me a test, it would say I'm autistic as fuck, and I ain't got a problem with that. And I'll fucking make jokes about that shit all day long. Whoop whoop.
idiots are loaded up a hair-trigger double-barrel shit machine gun, and the barrel's pointed straight at your own heads. So when the barrel of the gun's bent back, that's Randy. These boys want to play hardball. We can play hardball. So you guys are fucked. You know that? Get the fucking clean this up, Ricky. You keep your hand off and Ricky.
All righty, guys. So I think we're gonna, since this is the last episode of the first half of season 3 of Trailer Park Boys, I think this is the appropriate place to make the announcement. HMG After Dark is going to keep going till the end of season 3, pal. We're going to finish it tonight. Whoop, whoop. Hope y'all got the time. Stop in and hang out with us. We're going to go all the way, pal. Yeet, yeet. We doing it. Let's go ahead and get the announcements out.
Well, actually, he's performing a concert this afternoon right here in Sunnyvale Trailer Park. That's for a 3-hour drive to Moncton. Good. Good. Yeah, well, peace right back at that.
All night long. Oh, yeah. All night long. Whoop, whoop. It's a party, pal.
well, the first people gotta stay on property here. If people roam all over the fucking place, Lady's gonna be here, man. Everybody stay the fuck on this property only, please. Get the fuck out of there.
Everybody's gotta, you gotta stay on J-Rock's property or the whole thing's gonna get shut down.
Tell them that I'm serving the liquor. I don't want people dipping into this, all right? I want to serve the fucking liquor here.
Okay, the liquor's free, but even though it's free, Ricky's the one that's handing it out, so don't be just helping yourself out of the bucket there.
Fuck off, Trevor. Serious.
Fuck off, Trevor.
See this line? Nobody cross this line or raise the fucking assholes and talk about. Don't fuck around. crime. No fucking crime. Okay, on this side, on this property only.
All right. I'm gonna be straight up with you, J-Rock. This concert can make or break your career. So I want you to go out there, put on a good show, and show everyone who's the baddest freestyle MC in Sunnyvale Trailer Park history.
All right, B. And thanks, dog, for helping me keep the shit extra real. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we're all in this together, all right? As far as that jacking off shit goes, ladies love that. It just means you got a healthy sex drive. You know what I'm saying?
Jules, I know it may come across hard as fuck all the time. You know what I'm saying? But every motherfucker needs a boost of confidence from time to time. You have my back, boy.
I got your back, man.
Let's fucking do that. You must be Mr. Detroit Velvet Smooth. My name is James Lady. This is my assistant, Brandy. You from Detroit?
No, man, I'm from Murphy, but never mind. Where the fuck are these CDs in?
No idea, man. I did not get a chance to see Collision tonight.
Where's fucking J-Rock at? Seriously.
It's my pleasure to show you exactly where it is.
Okay,
Let's roll, Randy.
let's get this one.
You're getting ripped off.
Yeah, we're getting ripped off. It ain't gonna happen too much longer, dog.
Drop T. Era. Let's get it out to Twitter, pal. Yeet, yeet.
I can't believe this motherfucker. Yo, I'm gonna deal with this right now. Straight up. It's calm. Watch out. Don't worry about that. Yo, all I'm saying, I ain't gonna shoot the boy. I just want to get that motherfucker's attention right there. Yo, Jay, come here, man. Me and you need to talk. What do you think you're doing here? What am I doing here? Whoa, nothing. How you like that? All I'm trying to say is that motherfucker right there been checking my tunes and clocking my dollars for me in the industry, dog. It's called royalties, motherfucker. Royalties. You know what I mean? Royalties. What the fuck does that mean? Royalties? It means you owe me some fucking money.
Listen, man. Let's put the guns away, man. Everything's cool, all right?
TVS Pimp, I'm J-Rock, you know what I'm saying? I'm so down with your shit, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it real, I'm saying?
Yo, you been jacking my tunes, man. Seriously, I ain't trying to have that.
I ain't been jacking tunes, my brother. I'm gonna promote this shit, you know what I'm saying?
You calling me your brother? Seems like me, one of us ain't black. Are you black?
Yeah, I'm black.
He just genuinely believes he's black.
This episode was the only time they ever touched anything racial in Trailer Park Boys. They did it in kind of like the way they did it was actually pretty well. It's like it's this delusional dude, like having to being forced to face reality, and other people kind of realizing, oh, this dude actually really believes it. So it's like, okay, he's harmless. He's just an idiot, an ignorant idiot.
Go up in your house, look in the mirror, and see what it really is. Because to me and my boys, he's a punk.
Cool.
ROC is a
It doesn't really sound like, from everything I've heard, it doesn't sound like we really missed anything.
I'm out. Straight up and down. Don't worry about it. Come on. Give me a minute. Somebody get on stage. You got people freaking out here. Corey, Trevor, get up on stage.
Come on, bitch, you see, nice, don't offend. If you don't like my shit, then just forget. People always scream at me, you never talk, but I don't trip off, you know the J-Rock.
Concert's over. What's wrong? Why are you dressed like that?
How would I be dressed any differently, Mom? Who I am. It's hard to admit it, but Mom, I'm white.
No fucking Prime Minister T-Bag?
Bubbles, come here, man. I hate to do this to you. You gotta get up there and rap and song and get J-Rock back up.
Who's the microphone assassin?
Who's the microphone assassin, pal? J to the R-O. What?
I believe in you. You gotta believe in yourself.
Straight up, I don't know.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna try to rap for you guys. I've never fucking rap live before. I'm fucking drunk, but I'll give it a shot. Alright? Got a great titty white one and a tabby too, and a big boy trying to put snakes in my tooth. Mad MC still bleeding stuff, and I roll with my titty never heard of fuck.
Where you born? So, involved with a couple black guys. No,
No way.
I like black guys, Jamie. I mean, there's no question about it.
Well, you didn't sell too
Hmm.
many. Thanks a lot, man. Sorry for the mix up. Hey, just like Linda. She was while I'm talking for a second.
Did you just remember talking?
And look at how smoothly Julian smoothed the handled the situation and made everything right with the Detroit Velvet Smooth and his crew. Like he basically paid him off. I think it's Smoky Toki time. Let's get it, woo. Oh yeah, and cool thing about Detroit Velvet Smooth. In seasons 4 and 5, he becomes the main character, which is super cool. Like, yeah, he joins J Rock's crew in the Rock. He joins the Rock Pile. It can happen to you because it happened to me and T. You know what? Smoking and Moose. I'd like to challenge Moose to a smoke off. Because, man, if I actually got myself ready and channeling myself from like 10 years ago, I think I can beat him. I think I can beat Moose in a smoke off. And I say that simply knowing how fucking insane I was back in the day. But, you know, admittedly completely blind to Moose. I just know I was pretty fucking nuts to the point where, like, damn, this dude crazy. Ooh, Randy, that's another RKO. That's another good one. Yeah, you know what? I would step to Randy. Granted, I'm not sure how that would go, but I personally think I got a shot. I'll put it to you like this. I take an entire bong, an ice bong, fill it with ice, And in the bowl, I put weed. I put a fat dab. I put weed on top of that. And then on top of that, I put a nice thick layer of hash and smoked that in 5 hits. Like 5 back-to-back hits, I should say. 1, 2, and so on and so forth. Nice, man. Okay, Willie Nelson would kick my ass. Willie Nelson would absolutely kick my ass. And there's an if you ever watched the trailer, there's actually a Trailer Park Boys series. They went out of the park and they had a legit smoke off between Ricky and Tommy Chong, and Tommy Chong absolutely destroyed him. Right. Dude, yeah, can't argue with that, Lab Rat. Regardless of how those results go down, you still smoked with Randy Orton. Okay, if Snoop's afraid of Willie Nelson, shit, man. That'd be fun to watch, though.
If we can't be able to sell it at the restaurant, we need to sell it for double the price and make a ton of loot, man. It works every time. Can you help us out? Hey, you guys don't want to. There's no fucking dope in town, you idiots. Julian, you're gonna be able to get some dope. You take the cruise money and double it up. That's what I said. That's also more stupid. Nice.
Yeah, I could see Wiz Khalifa being like up there with the fact that he's basically got his own personal like strain that's only like him and for him, much like Willie Nelson, much like Tommy Chong. Once I turn the fan off, whoop. Oh shit, this is arguably what might be the best episode in the entire Trailer Park Boys series. This title is Closer to the Heart, and this is the one that has Alex Lifeson from Rush as a guest star.
Don't mention anything about the dope out here, man. We'll make way more selling in there, all right?
Ready, boy? Ready, Mr. Leahy? Go, Randy.
That would be a fun smoke circle to watch. Like if they ever did like a smoke circle TV show, that would be such a fun one. So what ends up happening is Leahy and Randy cause a distraction, and Leahy buys up all the Rush tickets and basically blackmails the boys into sorting the trash and recyclables in order to get the tickets. Cousin, my cousin. My main man is Cold Stone and Bruno San Martino. All I know is punch and grope, punch and grope. Pass the hash, pal. Whoop, whoop. I'll just give him some weed. He'll be mellow. Yeet. All right, be right back. I gotta let the dog in. 1 sec.
All the money I have in the world, but I'll give it to you. Stop being a prick and just sell some tickets.
Sorry, Julian. I am a prick. Boys, back to work. You want those tickets?
You keep your fucking tickets, lady.
You know, Julian.
Yo, Cindy, that's a good idea. Fucking right, it's a good idea.
Sorry, Bubbles. It's a company you keep, boy. Dude, why didn't you say anything to us, man? We get the Metro Center anytime.
We back. Sorry about that.
You know what? Fucking stupid. So what's up?
Well, man, we got in the air. Stand back.
Dude, that would actually be kind of fun to watch. Like Martha Stewart just baked. Martha Stewart. Baked baking. No, yeah, baked baking with Martha Stewart. Nice. Mike Tyson baked doing interviews. That does sound pretty fun to watch.
Most rock stars are supposed to be really approachable and really fun and easy to talk to, but for some reason,
Dude, if being if like what Lab Rat said, like Mike Tyson being baked would actually like mellow him out and make him out of it, that could actually be kind of fun.
I'm a big fancy rock star. You can't talk to me, so it takes me off.
That would actually be that would be kind of funny. Martha teaching like how to roll a blunt. I'd watch that. Nice. Very cool, Russ.
Definitely best to keep some extra clothes just in case you fall in. Yeah, man,
That is very true, Gruss.
I don't want to fall in the sewer with you.
But at the same time, if you know how to
Just in case we have no other option.
keep a tiger's urges at bay, but at the same time, you gotta know what those are and know how to do it. Not a lot of people are trained enough for that. And at the same time, that risk is still there. Okay, so Ricky's plan to try to get into the concert is he's managed to figure out how to get to Alex Lyson's hotel room and ends up kidnapping him. Alex Lyson, of course, being the guitar player for the band Rush. And this, what's the timeline? This was filmed in 2002, aired in 2003. But yeah, like as soon as you mentioned like a tiger, immediately I thought of that one time when on an episode of Nitro where Scott Steiner walked a tiger down to the ring. It's like, dude, you know how fucking dangerous that is? You know what? I could see that, Lab Rat. Like, I could see how, at least at this point in time, Mike knows how to turn that switch on and off. Like, okay, I'm a real person in the real world, and then I can flip the switch and I'm in the ring and I'm a killer. Yeah, man, that was such a different vibe. I really miss it. Yeah, for real, man. Although I will say, if you really want to go back and see what the turning point was and what changed everything and what put us in the trajectory that we're in now, 9/11 and the Patriot Act. That was the game changer that kind of pushed us to where we are now. Dude, I'll say this much. 2000 and the first half of 2001, that was something very different. Like, that was kind of like its own bubble. That's true, yeah. Social media was a big time game changer in the latter half of the decade. You know, starting with MySpace and then going into Facebook and Twitter. All right, so what's going on now is they managed to get through the sewers, the boys, Corey and Trevor, with the plan of they're going to sneak into the concert and sell a bunch of weed. However, Corey and Trevor store like all the boys' clothes and the weed in Rush's road cases, and they found all the stuff. And now they're going into Rush's locker room with Alex Lifeson, where Randy and Leahy are at, with the confrontation, and now they're having to change clothes. Yeah, YouTube was a big time game changer too. Like I think that came out in first came out wasn't like 05 at some point. Yeah, in a selfish way, Labrad, I kind of feel the same way. It's like Lord, please let me be dead and gone before this shit happens. Like, I really don't want to deal with this shit. Yeah, that is, to be fair. Like the Terminator series was like the beginning of that predictive programming. And when did the first Terminator come out? Like mid 80s? I'm gonna go look at that real quick.
I appreciate that very much. But now I gotta get into this.
Yeah, the first Terminator was 84.
I'm not trying to be a dick. We're gonna pay for weeds. Don't mean to be bothering you again, man. But he really got cheated today in that contest. Is there any way he can be betrayed? I don't know.
And then Terminator 2 was 91.
All right, you can do it. Under this condition, I don't want to see him anymore tonight, okay? I want to ride in the limo, and I want you to pay for the dope, and then we got to deal. You don't quit. Yeah, I'll pay for the dope. All right, you got the right one. It's fun, Bubbles.
Yeah, that one too. Twilight Zone. Yeah, 1984, Blade Runner. Or how about cartoons that came out in the 90s? One in the, or I should say 80s. One cartoon that came out in the late 80s and became popular in the 90s, and then passed the torch to another cartoon that came out in the 90s. I'm talking about Simpsons and South Park. Between Simpsons and South Park, how much shit have they both predicted that's come true? Right, it's like predictive programming conditioning. All right, we're gonna have to listen to this part. Like, I'm gonna lay out for this. This is actually really cool. It's Bubbles and Alex Lifeson playing guitar together while singing "Closer to the Heart." I've never seen Black Mirror, but I've heard the stuff about it. All right, laying out. Closer to the heart. Yeah, I think I kind of really understand why, like, that's one of the best episodes in Trailer Park Boys history, because you end it with Bubbles and Alex Lifeson playing Closer to the Heart together. Am I still watching Trailer Park Boys? Yeah, motherfucker. Play without asking again, bitch. Whoop, whoop. Oh, it's the barbecue stealing episode. Yeah, pal. Dude, I know, right? Like with Jurassic Park. Like we're seeing there saying, hey, we can bring the dodo back to life. Dude, it's insane, man.
Yeah, Julian, you're late here. Yeah. Public idiot number one. Going one step too far. We're in the eye of a shit-a-cane here, Julian. Ricky's the low shit system.
This is Ricky. The lady sleep around with fucking friends.
Ricky, that barbecue's mine. It was a special gift to me. I'm taking the friggin' thing back.
I'll get this thing. Just give us a goddamn barbecue back, please, Ricky.
Ricky, why don't you go home and have another drink? Why don't you put a fucking shirt on? It's disgusting.
Make me, Ricky. Ricky, stay away from me. Just give me my barbecue.
Shirt don't work.
Ricky. Ricky.
Guys, what's up with the bats?
It appears that both of these.
All right, so yeah, this is the barbecue episode. Then we got the episode where Leahy completely snaps and goes insane and thinks he's a cop again. And then we got the finale. Yeet, yeet. Yeah, as much as I personally would like to like Elon, I get and understand that that's kind of part of the plan to kind of let your guard down and trust him when really he's dangerous as fuck.
This here's where we repaint them, strip them down, swap all the parts out. Can't tell where they came from then. Just like working a shot and
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. It's like trying to make fiction into reality.
There's called Super Double Barbecue. Built that myself. Like to see that red, blue, green cocksucker put one of those together.
Oh yeah, iRobot. That's a good idea.
Even the crew's no time, but oh no, Julian's afraid to get caught and go to jail. It's ridiculous. Okay, kids, the first thing we have to do is decide what kind of small business we want to start out. When I was younger, we used to collect pop bottles, cans, we mowed lawns, fixed up old shopping carts and sold them. So what do we want to do for a small business for you guys? Gotta think about that.
What do you do?
American barbecues.
Daddy steals barbecue. Could we steal some?
Sure you could, but it's not that simple.
Oh yeah, there's no debate with that. Like,
We've learned this.
yeah, it looks like straight ripped out of iRobot. But at the same time, like if you try to get into Elon's head, is it possible he might be doing that as a rib and make people go like, okay, is that like he might be doing that 100% to fuck with everybody's heads? Like that possibility is certainly on the table. Like we don't know how that guy's mind works.
Julian, I'm collecting paperwork.
That would not surprise me either, Lab Rat. Like he could be like the very first, like legitimate artificial Lab Rat. I'll take it a step further. He could be the first AI, like, natural, like, or DNA, actual artificially created human being, because he can actually reproduce. What?
Listen, man.
The way that guy's mind works. Like I could 100% see him being like an artificially created, actual biological human. Again, that's my own speculation theory. Me just kind of like, hey, what if?
Hey, sweetie, just help with the barbecue. Get in the car, put your seatbelts on, be down in a minute.
All right, I have not seen Upgrade, but I'll have to check that out now. Oh, some delicious pizza.
All right.
Oh, damn, pal. That's insane. But yeah, honestly, if you really think about it, that is not far off. How hard would it be to reanimate a dead body and combine AI with like the neurological brain data that's already there and try to like basically bring that person back to life? Like, man, we're not that far off from that.
No big deal, Ricky. They're just little kids.
Yeah, man, and that right there is one big thing that makes me not trust Elon. Like, you want to put a chip in everybody's brains? Nah, sorry, pal, my brain ain't for sale. I had no problem severing very close friendships and relationships for the property of my brain. people I would have fucking died for. So, yeah. This motherfucker ain't for sale.
Jim Lay, trailer park supervisor. This is my.
I'm Randy, weekend trailer park supervisor.
Are you two brothers?
No.
Strange. I'm looking for Randy Leahy, wears track pants, drives a 1975 New Yorker, passenger side door missing.
Damn, that's man, that's oof.
Talk about this inside.
Oof, yeah. I'll put it to you like this. If I was under the understanding of if my brain and my body were not completely obliterated, that it would be used for AI for evil, I would jump into the wood chipper myself. I'll put it to you that way.
Fuck that, Joe. You realize the bullshit I went through to get these fucking things? Rich, the fucking cops are here and it's your fault. So I had 2 fucking barbecues. I'm not taking any chances here, Rick.
Oh yeah, dude, I forgot we've been able to clone sheep for at least from a public perspective, we've been able to make clones for at least 30 years. Remember the clone sheep in the mid 90s? Dude, that's definitely in the Q lab, right? Let's see. What was the name of that?
Stole my barbecue this morning. I can prove it. You see, Mr. Leahy, that's what I'm talking about. Randy.
Upgrade. We might make that an HMG after dark.
Maybe we should go find Ricky and ask him about this little name mix.
Yeah, I know exactly. To the point where it's like, if I had any inkling that if I were to die, AI would get my body, I'd make sure to do everything I could to destroy it to not let that happen. And in a weird way, I think that would be in a service to God because he would not want something he created to be used for evil.
When was the last time you saw him?
Jeez, Rick, it's been a while. It's 2 days.
So what you're telling me is you have no idea where your friend is. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that what you're saying?
I haven't got a clue.
All right, sorry guys, we went a little bit off topic. So yeah, we got this whole story of the plot of this episode is they're trying to steal barbecues, and Julian limited Ricky. You can only steal 4 barbecues to keep it under $1,000, so we don't get a felony charge if we get caught. However, Ricky got impatient and decided to exploit a law where children can't get charged of felonies and use his daughter and her friends to steal barbecues, and that ended up blowing up in their faces.
Goes in the lurches, manager. Ricky leaked his one. Get the fuck in the light.
Dude, yes. Like that's the kind of shit we're like when it's we're like biblically that's when God steps in and be like, "Okay, we ain't playing this no more." And God, I'm sorry for my language, but you know me and you know I understand. I'm just saying that to get the point across. And I apologize for it.
Her maiden name.
That's what I said. People call name in school. No big deal. Cigarette?
The way that Ricky handles everything.
Took off. I don't know.
Listen, you boys are in a lot of trouble over this.
For what?
So just tell me where.
Dude, here's something that's very like early established with Ricky is that he is like for like where he seems like he's stupid. In other areas, he's a brilliant genius. The way he's quick-witted and can handle police and talk his way out of any situation, like on the fly, like that's a genius level intelligence.
Fucking frame me.
Up there. Come on.
Keep down there. Have a little swim. I'm not even involved. Listen, officer, I didn't say anything about this before because it's a little bit embarrassing, but yes, we did steal those barbecues. I know it's greasy, but Rick and I, we just got out of prison and we're still on probation. I don't want to be in trouble here. Come on. That's the truth. Actually, it's not the truth. The truth is. No, that's not the truth. Officer,
Yeah, that is pretty frightening, Gruss.
got a dope problem. Them two, they've got method problems. We're all a little bit fucked up here, but we never heard anything.
Because you got to, because
Trying to find a job.
what's the metric? Whatever is being like revealed to the public, what's really going on is already at least 20 years ahead.
Honesty, huh? That's your new approach, is it? Get those barbecues out of the water, get them back to the
And here's where Julian's kind of showing off his
I think Julian is a really
mental chops.
I really do. I think that he's just been influenced by.
Or the Julian character, I should say. Pants off, pal. I agree with you, Gruss. I 100% believe that like the UFOs that we've seen is technology that was that the United States captured and took from Nazi Germany in the 40s and built upon, and that's what it is today and being sold as UFOs.
You're finished with barbecues. You're a man of your word.
I was just taking this one back.
All right, so yeah, so the story going on right now is the police officer let them off on the condition like, no more stealing barbecues. However, what's going on now is the police officer catches Julian with the barbecue. It's like, hold on, this is kind of a special case. Let me explain. And what it is Julian is returning Randy's barbecue back to him because it was a gift from him to Leahy. And it was basically like a Valentine's Day anniversary, like personal gift or romantic gift between the two. And Julian was giving it back, for the sentimental value. And so Julian's having to explain to her, yeah, this is what's going on. Randy and Leahy are in a relationship, and I was just giving this back to him because it was a personal gift from Leahy to Randy. So she's like, "Oh, okay, now I get it." Yep, exactly, Gruss. It was military communications in the 70s and the 80s, and then they gave it to the start like a very slow rollout in the 90s.
I'm all right. What in the fuck? Are you dressed up like a bumblebee? What are you looking
Rehearsing for a play for the Blanford Recreation Center next Thursday. Mr. Leahy, we're rehearsing for a play. We were practicing. It's not Halloween.
And here's where Randy and Leahy come out to the entire park.
It's fine. And I don't care. I don't care if the whole world knows. I'd like to have some fun. We're a couple. Hey, everybody. We're gay. Say it, Mr. Leahy.
All right, Randy.
Everybody?
Okay. Jim, listen, it's my church, okay? It's just an accident. Nobody got hurt.
Everybody knows I'm gay.
Hey, the damn plan.
Mr. Leahy, you saved my life.
Look, you brought back Randy's bird.
Yeah, AI is pretty frightening, pal. One story I remember hearing from an early version of it that always kind of reminded me of why it's bad is that I forgot who produced it, but they noticed like they had two AI bots that developed its own language to communicate with each other. And as soon as they saw it, it's like, nope, pulled the plug, y'all done. They're like, okay, yeah, if AI develops its own language and communicates with each other, it could easily plot against us, and we can't trust it. Nope, yo ass is done. All right, now we see the budding relationship between this police officer and Julian. All right, now we come to the penultimate episode of season 3. The Delusions of Officer Jim Leahy, where it's the anniversary of when Jim Leahy got laid off the force. And he goes batshit crazy, insane, drunk off his ass, and believes he's back on the force and a real police officer.
Pick these buttercups, froze them here in this ice cube tray. Sell them on Dishonor guys. Big show.
Yeah, that's definitely right up that alley.
Still get beat up by a girl.
Lemonade, would make it stronger than that. I remember the first time I put it on. Can't deal with this, Randy. Not today.
It's okay, Mr. Leahy. Everything's fine. Let's just go to the liquor store.
Good idea, Randy. I'm getting drunk today. Big time.
Yeah, that's why I really can't trust any of them. Like Elon speaks a good game, and him buying X helped us dodge a huge bullet. But at the end of the day, how much can he really be trusted? Like, he's definitely somebody that should be kept at, like, not arm's length, but a 10-foot fool's length. Gruss, this is the first I am being made aware of the fact that have actually made a real version of that.
Over the last couple of weeks, I don't know what's going on with Leahy, but he's starting to lose it. He's drinking a lot more, and today especially, he is fucking drunk. And he better. It's not cool, because I'm not going to allow that to happen. It's like he's got these things going on upstairs in his brain compartment that aren't working properly. He's got these fucking psychological shit going on, and you better fucking watch himself. I tell you, he's gonna fucking get hammered big time.
He's got our ball. Calm down. Julian, a word, please. Julian, I just wanted to ask you. I'm asking nicely here. Would you guys mind not talking?
Shutting it down. It's shut down, Julian.
All right, have it your way then, Randy.
Lab rat, I would not be surprised if he already has his consciousness uploaded into an AI that he updates on a regular basis. Like, it would surprise me if he's not doing that already. So that when he dies, it can then be uploaded into a cyborg a robot like T100 or T800 version of himself. Allegedly. Kojak got a wig on. Leahy lost his mind.
Dress up as drunk cocktail, Leahy? Or just give us a fucking wall back there, huh? Leahy! She's people!
Ricky, something's not right with him.
Fucking idiot, that's what's not right with him.
No, Ricky. I've never seen Leahy do that before. He didn't even do anything when I said that nasty thing to him.
All right, everyone. Game's postponed until further notice. Nobody wins.
Response at school anyway. We got an hour and a half window here.
We're getting real close to going on this cruise, but the problem is tomorrow's the deadline for the down payment on tickets. We got $3,000 to put down. We're going to lose our tickets. And quick and honestly is that Trinity did this fundraiser for a school to go on a class trip. They raised a bunch of money for empty bottles. I mean, we raised $3 fucking.
Oh damn! You know what? Yeah, with technology, that's definitely a possibility. How hard would it be to reanimate or create like some sort of zombie dinosaur, make it a half robot or some shit? Like, we could definitely pull that off. Yeah, me either, Gruss. God willing, I'm dead before that shit happens.
That's whack.
Boys, I'm busy. We'll play later.
Shirt thing again? Listen, I don't wear shirts. It says right there, no shirt, no shirts. You have to wear a shirt. I can change my business. Shit. Why that guy just robbed the liquor store? You're a hero. Great work.
Yeah, great work, officer. No problem. Long day's work. Call us in downtown for me. Assistant has some undercover work to do. Deputy. Sure.
Yep. Divock 19 and that Sikivac. No, Sikiev or whatever. Or a Sikiev or yeah, pal.
Today's the day we regain control of Sunnyvale Trailer Park, Randy, by whatever means necessary. No more Mr. Nice Guy. What do you say we get the old bike out?
Head row. Check it out, team. Starsky and Gut.
All right, boys, here's the scoop. The federal government has officially declared Sunnyvale a town. This envelope contains all the legal documentation. Read it, but I don't advise it because you're all too stupid. Randy and I are now Sunnyvale official policemen. That's right. I'm back. The rules of engagement changed. Boys off the street. Move.
You got 10 seconds for myself for being so drunk.
Don't forget to tell Ricky and Julian the good news. Officer Jim Leahy is back in the job.
That yeah, I like with some of the things I'm hearing about that's kind of allegedly in the works. I could definitely see that, pal. To basically be like, oh, COVID, like that wasn't, or DVOC, that was nothing. 19, that was, that was basically like a weak flu. Okay. Here's someone's going to wipe out 80% of the, or like 60% of the population. The new Black Death, pal. And then make us look bad. Yeah, make us look bad for our criticism of 19.
I'm working on it. So I want everyone to stay away from Leahy and don't push any of this. All right, Ricky?
So yeah, the boys are making a plan of, all right, we know Leahy's all fucked in the head. Let's leave him alone and not try to push his buttons. However, he's targeting them, so what can you do? It's possible. I mean, that is very possible that it was like, oh shit, this wasn't supposed to get out. And they kind of like ran on the fly with it. It's like, okay, let's turn this into a soft test run and see how the public reacts to it.
My mom gave me this for graduating grade 9 with mine.
And now we see Corey and Trevor siphoning gas from Ricky's car, which would be important coming up later.
No way. Never. Wouldn't sell it, boys, though.
After all the shit and disrespect they lay on you, you want to risk in prison for those shit idiots?
Still involved in Trinity School today.
Release him, Randy. Search the car.
Yeet.
We gotta nail those shits. Move.
Mr. Leahy, shouldn't we wait and catch them in the act?
Randy, we leave our jurisdiction. We don't have the authority. Now search the car.
What the fuck are Leahy and Randy doing wearing cop uniforms with fake guns? What fucking toupees got on?
Those idiots.
Fuck.
He looks like
Oh, we're not.
looking guy.
On a warrant for Ricky's arrest. We know what you
What are you gonna do? Leahy shoot me with your toy gun?
Randy.
You gotta distract Leahy. I don't fucking talk to you.
Trace, out here. Open the door. Frankie.
Okay, so we come up in the dog truck like this. We hook it up to the truck with the bottles in it.
Yeah, so Leahy's completely lost his damn mind.
School with that. We took the tow truck over to the junkyard. Put all at lunch hour.
Exactly. Junkyard employee and the school security guy, they're at lunch. So
Action / suspense.
no gun. It's going to jail.
That sounds like a chance to go to jail right there.
Yeah, that sounds like a chance to go into jail, Julian.
Leahy's lost a voice. Shit. Get down, shoot through the window.
You guys finally completely bananas. He's lost. Julie?
I'm finding this vehicle.
There's no change for it. It's like a lawnmower.
Get out of here.
Don't do
Bubbles, clear out. Clear out. Clear out, Bubbles.
tap on it. Hey, what's wrong with you? You crazy.
Okay, everyone clear out. We're just doing a little part cleaning here.
Whoops, sorry about that. Yeah, you can have like a good action series that has a suspense will keep you on the edge of your seat storyline. And that's where, if done right, the action adds to it. See, now we got Ricky and Julian in like a homemade shed jail cell with like actual bars and everything. However, we're finding out Randy actually has a conscience and realizes late he's lost his mind and completely fucked.
Oh, it's no problem. Officer Lady just locked him up. Listen, that's fine.
Jail. Look, he's not even a cop. Bubbles. I just talked to Lucy's lawyer. He hasn't been back on the force.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. He's going out of his mind. Did you see his hair?
What are you doing?
I gotta go break them out. I got my chains. I'm gonna hook it to the thing.
I got something to tell you.
Oh yeah, what is it, Randy? We're not cops? I already knew that. I'm going to break the boys out right now. You try to stop me, I fucking dare you.
Everything's getting way out of control.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm calling the cops in. Right now, the real cops, Randy. Not the crazy fake trailer park drunk fat gut crazy cops.
Well, you can't call the cops in.
But why not?
Because the real cops would totally humiliate Mr. Leahy. Might push him right over the edge. Listen, I'll get your go-kart back for you. And I got a plan, but I need your help. Get it back.
And what's your plan?
Yeah, and I actually like this alliance between Bubbles and Randy makes sense because Randy doesn't want to see Leahy go over the edge and do something that he can't come back from and get himself hurt and fucked up. So I could see him striking a deal with Bubbles to save the boys and then stop Leahy from snapping and going over the edge.
What's going on here, Randy? Nothing. I just tore my pants. You said that. Something smells fishy here.
Stay calm, boys. I'm ready to get out of here. I got it. I'm ready to come on. It's all I'm trying to get you. Just gotta keep quiet.
Don't fucking move.
Mr. Leahy, calm down. Everything's gonna be okay. I called the police, Mr. Leahy. You left me no
You
choice.
called the police, Randy?
Yes.
Decision, boy.
Boys.
Yeah, like this is like one of those scenes you realize Randy's actually a pretty good dude. Like Randy kind of reveals, like before he said that he called the cops, he revealed to the boys, "Hey, I got a taser. I'm going to use it on Leahy to try to neutralize the situation."
One day you're cop. One day they take it all away. They're gonna send me to jail.
And they also have time to figure out a story or scenario and explanation where everybody gets off scotch-free, nobody looks bad, and nobody goes to jail. And everybody wins and gets what they want. Again, this is actually like really good writing.
Please, Julian. Full time state.
Get these fucking jeans off me, Jim.
What's going on here, boys? Read reports of
Geez, I can explain that. Corey and Trevor, they set a firecracker off. They were just celebrating. They had a little too much to.
celebrating what?
Mr. Leahy's donating $2,000 to the Sunnyvale Trail Park Street Hockey Team, aren't you, Jim?
Yeah, that's right, Julian. Is credit card okay?
Prefer cash in advance. That shouldn't be a problem, should it?
No problem, right, Mr. Leahy?
No, everything's fair, Julian.
I think so. Anyway, officer.
Yeah, like I love how like it turned into a quid pro quo thing where you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Nobody goes to jail. We're all good.
I'm sorry, Jim. I can't let you wander around drunk impersonating a police officer.
Okay, 2 drinks.
You might want to get rid of the hair. It's ridiculous. Yeah, copy that. I'll be there too. Julian, I guess that's it for now, but I might have to come by later, get some more information for my report. What time will you be in?
Usually meet dinner around 6, so you can catch me then, I guess.
Copy that. Gentlemen?
And then they they use like what's really here's what I really liked about this whole thing. They between Julian and Erica, they do like some like police report official lingo to set up their date, and nobody realizes that they're setting up a date. Dude, and here's what shows how like cool and what kind of a cool dude that Julian is. He goes out of his way to get late his official police badge back and gives it to him, and just the only condition is you can't wear this in public anymore. Dude, man, that's the writing in Trailer Park Boys is really underrated. Yeet. Oh man, that is such good local pizza, pal. Place called Pyrone's. Only 2 locations that are within like any decent driving distance within my house. Which happen to be their only 2 locations.
One more, right? Bonus ticket special, buy 7, get 1 free. There's only 7 tickets here. There should be 8.
Well, Ricky was supposed to phone me back to confirm the free ticket. I left him 3 messages and he never returned my calls.
Usually, if you want to get a hold of Ricky, you got to go down to the car or start looking for him, yelling for him.
So now, like, so now we're at the part where the payoff for
Erica. What the fuck, Julian? Where's my ticket?
we're like this is where they actually reach the payoff of all the hard work they've done this entire season. However, the ticket that was supposed to go to Ricky, Julian gave to his new cop girlfriend Erica, and Ricky's completely losing his fucking mind, which he has every right to do.
If this is gonna happen, I'm in charge of how we get the money. Because I'm not stupid. Julian. The fastest way to get money is to steal a bank machine. It doesn't take rocket appliances to realize all you gotta do is take a fucking chain.
It doesn't take rocket appliances. One of the most classic Rickyisms. And then you follow it up with Corey and Trevor saying, well, they should just make the door smaller than the bank machines, because if you want to, for the bank machines from getting stolen, just make the door smaller than them. Oh, it's such good shit, pal.
I just want you and Erica to get along with each other, okay? So could you please give her another chance? Ricky, that's not look good. He was having Christmas dinner with his family, with his daughter. There was a lot of unnecessary enforcement and reinforcement. The way he comes in.
Ricky, what the fuck's going on here? This boy. For what? You know the lease you signed for your lot, Rick?
Yeah.
It said you made more than 5 Sunnyvale bylaw infractions. You were out on your ass.
But I didn't, so fuck you.
Yeah. Outstanding lot fees with written warnings, public drunkenness, trafficking, littering, excessive firearm discharge, environmental oil test results. It's all there, officer.
Well, when Ricky first got out of jail, Mr. Lee tricked him into signing a legal thing saying that he'd abide by the Sunnyvale rules and regulations. And, you know, maybe Ricky thought he could do it. I don't know.
You know what? You think you're so
A job, Ricky. A real job. Something you'll never have the pleasure or mental.
your fucking job in a second.
Not in a second. Never. You know why, Rick?
All right, that little line right there of Leahy telling Ricky he'll never be able to do his job in a 4 second, and Ricky says, "Yeah, I can." That kind of foreshadows the first half of season 4, pal. But we'll get to that on a later HMG After Dark. But this is the finale episode of season 3. So, because of a form that Ricky signed by signing the lot agreement, Leahy can legally kick him out of the park, which he has exercised to do so. And I'm going to go grab some sodas. I will be right back, pal. Whoop, whoop. We're going to hit pause and start it back up when I get back. Whoop, whoop. Yeet, we back. Let's see, hit play. Now, this is actually like a really good series finale because it pays off like a lot of stories in business that's kind of been built up not just through this entire season, but like through the entire series.
No, I won't forget it. Thanks a lot. Sorry, buddy. You have a good time in cruise. You deserve it. Everybody else will fuck off. You're a good speaker.
Here was what made Trailer Park Boys so successful, in my opinion. Great writing, great comedy, great storytelling, great character development on a shoestring budget. Like, it was the creativity and the heart and soul that carried it, not the money and the production that went into it.
You know what? You're not gonna call the cops, are you? Because you're scared.
It's a black car with no door and a bunch of crap hanging out the back. Are you driving it? Gas station. Yeah, because they need to, and I called them. Look, my friend has psychological problems. I want you to call the cops back and tell them you fucked up. Right? He's all about 200 bucks worth of shit. Like, I don't know. Here, $70. That should cover it. There's 20 bucks for calling the cops back. We cool? Yeah, man, we're cool. Thanks, man.
Dude, and that's how cool Julian is as a friend. Where like he gets and understands his friend is kind of losing his mind and needs to be protected, and he's willing to protect him at his own expense. Yeet. Oh yeah, and that whole scene with Corey and Trevor robbing a laundromat, and nobody's intimidated by them while they're rapping and pointing guns in their faces. Such good shit, pal.
Lady's right. I really think it's time for you to get out of the park, Julian. The people you hang out with are fucked up. Did you get coins, boys?
Oh, we were gambling. We tried to gamble. But we were gambling though. We were just.
Why don't you call them and you're finished with your friends?
Don't be pulling shit like that in front of their.
We got the money. 1,800 bucks in quarters, man. I'm going on the trip.
1,800 bucks. You know what? That's not enough. Roll that fucking coin up and go get some more money.
Hey, but you know what? Getting $1,800 in quarters, that's pretty fucking impressive.
I just don't understand why you want to give up the finer things in life. Like getting drunk, stealing your friends, settle down for. That's ridiculous.
And now we got Ricky breaking into the liquor store after trying to get himself arrested by throwing bottles at the police station, only to find out it's close to renovations and nobody's there. He's like, what the fuck? All right, plan B. And here's like one thing that Trailer Park Boys did that I thought was really cool was that they actually acknowledged and included the camera crew in the story and in some of the angles they did, for a better or worse term. Yeet. And they got him with the old dope flavored rum trick.
How you doing tonight? Just stepped out and I can't get my door open. Just wait, I'll get out this way. Uh-oh now. Uh-oh now. Uh-oh. Yeah, this way is fine too. I can get out that way, that's not a problem. My buddy there, we were doing kind of a university prank on him for initiation.
Hmm.
What the hell's going on here? You lost your cars, you want me to get in?
Okay, boys. Who got Randy? Shitstorm troopers.
Ricky, skate the curb.
Good advice.
Lift the skate up, Lee. We don't have time for this today.
Ricky, you cross that line, you're going to jail, boy.
Perfect, that's fees because I want to go to jail, Ricky. Just going to my trailer to talk.
Randy, don't call the cops. Tell them we got an illegal alien trying to jump the border.
You wait here, Ricky. I'm gonna grab some mix and ice. We'll go talk somewhere else. Bubbles, keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't cross the line. Ricky, you're not going back to jail. I want to, though.
What's the problem this time, boys?
Captain Shitacular is raging shit in Sunnyvale again.
And when he called us and said, "What's happening? You have to come out here and help," I have no choice. I would say that Rick is a shit leopard that can't change his spots.
Please, take me away. I want you to take me to jail.
Look, I'm not gonna play into your shit, okay?
Happy autograph? There's nobody you want?
Ricky,
Maybe this will help. Fuck off.
okay, that's it. Bring him over here, Bubbles. Come on. Police emergency. I'm gonna have to call another one. Just take him out of the car.
Let's see the door, me. Don't you in this next door.
Ricky told us that just said to hook everything up and tear the bank machine out of the wall, and that we could just take the money out, and we could just make like a withdrawal when we get back to the park.
Yeah. All right. Here's where everything starts to come into play. So Trevor and Corey already have a stolen truck hooked up to the bank machine. And Ricky's about to take over and take the truck and rip it out of the wall. And Corey and Trevor had no idea they're on camera. And Ricky's like, dude, there's been 3 cameras filming this entire time. And Ricky, intentionally trying to get himself caught, looks into the cameras and identifies himself before committing the crime on camera. However, this does get covered later on.
Under $1,000, trespassing, dangerous driving. You're going back to jail, boy.
Did you call the cops yet?
Yeah, I did.
Good, because I want to go back to jail.
You want to go?
Okay. Where did you get this?
And here's where we see a big time character development with Ricky, where he sees his daughter Trinity with a stolen tire, and he kind of realizes, oh shit, I'm kind of teaching her the wrong things and being a bad example to my daughter. And to be fair, Leahy kind of rubbing his face in it does kind of help him realize oh shit, like in some ways I've been a great father, and other ways I've been a shitty father. And in those areas, I need to fix that. Which is actually pretty good character and story development.
You were never going to jail, so we gotta do the right thing right now and take this room back where you got it from. You shouldn't be stealing.
She doesn't need to steal. I can steal everything we need. And why does she need to steal? I'm not gonna deal with her.
She doesn't need to steal. I can steal everything we need for the family. Yeah, that's part of the young, immature Ricky kind of getting through there.
Put the bank machine and get out of here.
Come on, man. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
What?
Can't go on the cruise, boys. You're not going back to jail. I can't.
Why, Ricky?
I gotta stay on after Trinity. She's starting to steal. It's not good. Shit happened with me.
And this is where like Ricky kind of steps up and shows what kind of man he is. He says like, I can't go on the cruise. Like Trinity's going on the wrong path, and I gotta be there for her to like steer her away from it. And I'm willing to give up going on the cruise to take care of her and do the right thing. Like that, like as kind of full circle from the first episode of him actually caring about his daughter and doing the right thing by her.
Didn't have anything to do with this. Hey, look, it was Randy and Lady. I got died all over them.
Dave, these two, they stole the bank machine. Take it away.
What? Leave this up. I don't want to leave without you. Come on. Go. I'll meet you there, okay, buddy? You're not going to be there. You can good time. Yes, oh.
Well,
Listen, Erica, I don't have any dye on me, okay?
could you really with your criminal bullshit? I thought you were better than that. Cop. He's a criminal. I swear.
Either you love me for who I am, or you arrest me right now.
You have the right to retain and instruct counsel in private without delay.
You can.
Another one. Could you stop filming, please?
Going on that cruise would have been a good time and everything, but I'm trying to keep my mind off.
Man, and this is actually a good character development for Julian because he willingly like takes the bullet for everybody.
And that's not that bad. I've done a lot longer time.
Yeah, when I get out, I want to do three things. Fix up the park, have a little drink, just celebratory, and I want to kill Ricky.
Well, it's funny. Never think I'd become trailer park supervisor. But Lady and Randy went to jail and the job came up. I had experience, so here I am.
Mr. Lee's just joking about killing Ricky, right, Mr. Lincoln?
Yeah. Just joking about that.
Dude, and honestly, like this, the finale of the last episode of season 3 sets up season 4 all the way to the end so well. You know what, guys? I'm feeling pretty good. We're going to do a bonus. Bonus time, pal. We're going to do season 1, episode 4 of Trailer Park Boys. Because that sets the stage for all the shenanigans that we see in season 4 and even into season 5. Plus, this was actually a really fun one, too. It opens with Randy, Leahy, and Julian getting out of jail together. Julian wants nothing to do with Randy and Leahy. While Leahy won't leave Julian alone about what he wants to do to Ricky. While Julian's like, dude, fuck off. I don't care. Ooh. You know what? Hash hockey's not a bad idea. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. That gives me an idea. I'm going to go and look and see if there are on any online like table hockey games that we could turn into hash hockey. I'm going to get with some of the people, and if there is, I'm going to get with some of the people, some of the guys at HMG, some of the big time some of the decision makers, and pitch to them, hey, what if we did an HMG community hash hockey game? Or a hash hockey tournament. I mean, I think it's in enough legal states. I think we can, or legal. It's legal in enough states. We could pull it off. Dude, that's one of the best like cold opens of Trailer Park Boys in the entire series, right there. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is where they officially add Gary James, who plays Detroit Velvet Smooth, as an official main cast member.
Listen, you idiots. My dad is in church.
Well, Ricky didn't learn to read like a normal person does. He didn't pay attention in school. Fucking things, frozen food things. Directions are all numbered. 1, do this. 2, do this. That's how Ricky learned to read, and that's the only way he can really understand things.
Quiet ton truck. You two dicks go find one, get it, and radio Ray. Don't fuck this up, all right? Text, channel 1. Text. Check. Trevor, answer me.
Ricky, I got everything organized. We just need the taste. Get out of here.
What the fuck is this? What's the deal?
All right, so the plot for this episode has been kind of a continuation from the end of season 3, where at the end of season 3, Julian, Randy, and Leahy all went to jail. And since Randy and Leahy are in jail, Ricky was named the new trailer park supervisor because of his experience as the temporary relief assistant trailer park supervisor. So with Randy and Leahy in jail, that gave him seniority. He was immediately given power, and as of the beginning of season 4, Ricky is the actual trailer park supervisor, and he's hired Bubbles as his assistant. And in between seasons 3 and 4, Ricky commandeered a certain section of the trailer park, which happens to include Julian's trailer, and used those trailers to grow weed. And the first episode of season 4 opens with Bubbles and Ricky being kind of caught off guard of them getting a message that Julian Randy and Leahy are getting released early, so they're kind of scrambling to cover their tracks.
Think about it. We're trailing back soon, boys. We're gonna plant flowers, put up satellites and shit. Yeah. We've been looking forward to getting out today all fucking week. Thank God to see you. Rick.
What are you talking about, man? You're not even making any sense here. I didn't even know I was getting out until today.
Exactly. I was gonna see Julian. We're both fake. That's why he's not making sense.
Rick, you already got the smoke going there.
Listen,
What's good? I gotta go home and have a few drinks, okay? The pro board fucked me around big time. Alone, okay? No offense, guys. I gotta go.
can we just have another drink or something, buddy?
Come on, Julian, hang on. Hang on with me for a minute. I got a try for you.
And Julian is kind of catching on to, but it's easily explained away by Bubbles and Ricky of, oh, Ricky's just baked and stupid, and Julian see him like, he's got, lighting 2-3 smokes at a time. Like, okay, you're definitely fucked up. I ain't gonna listen to you.
Get drunk, right? Have a fucking great time today, buddy. You deserve it. You're in fucking jail, Justin. Dope. I got dope in the trailer. Also, I gotta do some paperwork, all right, guys?
Okay.
He smokes, man.
He always smokes 3 smokes.
He always smokes 3 smokes. Smoke 2 joints in the morning. Smoke 2 joints at night. Smoke 2 joints in time of peace. Smoke 2 joints at war. I smoke 2 joints for I smoke 2 joints. And then I smoke 2 more. Hey, yo.
I gotta create a distraction, Jay. Can you please? Then we got this car for him as a present. Bubbles is my brand new whip, motherfucker. Don't do that to me, you know what I'm saying? J-Rock, I'm in the jail. I got an idea.
Dude, this show was so well written and produced. They kind of realized their budget was gonna harm this. It's like, okay, let's make sure we use this budget and the resources we have at our disposal, make like the best, well written, logical story we can tell. Character development, all that shit, and stay true to it.
Let's clean them up, fucking straight up. Sunnyvale GJ to the OC. Jules, you know I got you back, boy. Registration to the glove box, bitch.
Listen, guys, this is a stolen car. I don't want it. I'm serious. Got through probation. I'm gonna get 8 years. 8 years, boys. I'm not fucking around this time.
Cracker, this motherfucker is straight up from a U.S. Customs auction in Calais, Maine. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up with me. Is it hot or not?
Jules, just chill the fuck out and take this dope whip for a ride, Cracker.
Oh, please, Julian. Come on, hop in.
Right. Fuck seat bubble.
You're really craving some Cali taker. Come on, be my treat.
All right, all right.
And then we're getting drunk, all right?
Thank you.
Man, bros, man, I would like some chicken, man. Give me a quarter chicken dinner, extra gravy. So quarter chicken dinner, French fries, onion.
Chicken whip combo, extra roll.
Boys, come off it. It's distraction chicken I'm buying, Julian.
Most time, I'm like, you got my whip, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't got no chicken.
You got my whip, but I ain't got no chicken. Good shit, pal. Yeet.
What are you guys doing here? Stay calm, guys. Journey's here. Yeah, with some time right here.
I'll be your fan, Jack, the real trailer park supervisor. Yeah. Time for me to go.
You all right?
Yeah.
Chip? Just say hi. Okay, 2 minutes, small thing. What's up? Or right, come on. What's your, you know, it's gonna be hard for you guys.
Ate the wrong edible, no problem. I ate a sativa edible to keep me going, but that's no problem. I had meant to eat a indica edible that's made for sleep with all that CBN shit. So we'll balance it out with 2, pal. Yeet, yeet.
Yeah, what's that, lady?
Grade 11.
Oh, damn. Leahy hitting Ricky with the grade 11 talk. I got my grade 11. You never will, Ricky. They do pay that angle off later. Not going to say when, but it's a few seasons later, but it still gets paid off.
I've been working on it like crazy. One song. Ricky! You got it, dude. Let's work this truck quite awesome. Thank you so much. Listen, you're going to take years to have shit awesome. All right.
Oh, dude, yeah, the whole gimmick of Ray pretending to be handicapped and he's really not to get money from the government.
What's the movie Shed, man? You want? What's the next meeting one? Oh, we just. Oh, you got it, you know? Here, listen, I want to play you something. Listen now. These are so nice. Oh, man.
Kitties are indeed so nice, pal.
Corey, Trevor, where the fuck are you going? Dad, you're not immature. You're fine. You're faking it. Dad, chill out. Just drop off the load and come back and pick the other one. Get the fuck out of here. Please, you gotta move it here, buddy. Dad, you've got to fit it in one load. I'm your son. You owe me. Please, we got to get this shit out of here. Run out of fucking time.
I'm your son. You owe me.
Wow. What do we got here? Looks like Corey and Trevor and Ray driving.
Get over here, you little. No. Don't throw balls at me. Don't throw balls at me ever, okay? Now listen up. Want to hit lot 423, hit it hard, okay? You guys know what flaming shit bags are? Good. Throw some of those in the mix. It's 2 big bags of chips. I'll give you one now, one when you're done. Move it up, boys. Stick is grade 11 up his ass.
See, yeah, Ricky just paid off the bottle kiss to hit
Classic distraction scenario,
Randy and Leahy pretty hard, including flaming shitbags. He called the shit poop.
All right, boys, coast clear. Get that fucking truck out of here right now. What the fuck do you mean it's still dope on a trailer? Julie's here, boys. What's trailer? What's trailer? Fuck.
What's going on here, Ricky? Sounds like a lot of dope to me.
Some of your fucking ex-supervisor business league. You know, get this fucking car in here. I got a truck full of mold. Can kill people. Gotta get in here. Close. Use some help here.
And then we heard an early version of Liquor and Whores. Except in here, the lyrics were fucking Randy's gut full of dirty old cheeseburgers.
Nothing happened here. I think they called you over there somewhere and just clear out of here, I guess.
Oh, Joe. Oh, George, waiting for this day. I finally got him dead to rights.
What have you got, Jack?
What I have, George, is a wall. Build a wall, and I guarantee you they're growing dope back there.
There's nothing back here but a bunch of minutes.
All right, so we got the cops showing up to the big wall that Ricky has built. Ricky had a little bit of knowledge they were coming, got most of the dope out of there. However, one of the trailers still has it in there. It's kind of a shell game, like the OTC or the OG Price is Right game. Where is it at? Which shell is it under? Which trailer is it in? And he got drunk trailer part or drunk Bubbles like playing his guitar and being as annoying as possible. You ready to come in, buddy? All right, sorry guys. Doggy wants to come in. Be right back 1 sec. And it looks like the trailer that they picked is empty. No dope there. So we're all in the clear, pal. Be right back. Whoop whoop. Sorry about that, guys. We back. Gonna hit play.
There's no actual dope in there right now. George, get a warrant. Search the other trailers, George. Yeah. Listen to me. Never again.
18 times you called me out here. And 18, Ricky, take a walk. 18 times. What does it do? Bullshit. That's what.
George, what about stolen drug cards? Run the plates on that car, and I'll guarantee you it comes back stolen. You don't have money for that kind of shit, George. Check it.
Oh, you're not buying the bullshit again. He's wasting your fucking time.
Now.
So now they're gonna try and run the plates on the car that J-Rock legally bought and loaned to them.
Think for one fucking second.
Jeez, they're not stolen?
Are you really this fucking stupid?
Let's talk about it, stupid Jim. I'm going to put this in a way that even someone like you can understand. Remember the story of the little boy who cried wolf? In case you forgot, he was a little boy who cried for help because he said he was. Each time the people were time, there was no wolf. Eventually they got really tired. So when he calls for help because there's a real wolf after him, nobody takes him serious. Nobody comes because nobody cares. Do you see where I'm going with this, Jim?
George, I know it looks like I'm up and
Listen, what we have here, Jim, is a shit wolf. Do you know what a shit wolf is? You never seem to have that crucial little thing called evidence. But each time you cry shit wolf, and each time I come running, no more, Jim. Never again. Now, I want you to tell me what the moral of the story is. George, no. Say it, Jim. Say it.
never cry shit wolf.
That's right. Now get your sorry ass out of here, or you're spending the night in the drop tank. George, I gotta tell you secret. Listen, George Green, fuck off. And you get him under control of yourself going to the drop tank. George, I'm not doing it for record, Julian. Don't push it. Bubbles, I'm just gonna say I don't want to hear another note out of you. You know where you're going. Not a note.
I'll just ask you a question. Word blank. You don't have to say anything. You just gotta blank, all right?
Oh, this is such good shit. Bubbles completely fucked and doesn't give a fuck.
Is Ricky up again?
Oh man, that's good shit, pal. And I think that is we're gonna end it there for tonight. That's the first episode of season 4. We're gonna next time we do HMG After Dark, we're gonna pick it back up with season 2. Or I'm sorry, episode 2 of season 4. Always appreciate getting to hang out with you guys tonight. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Much love to y'all. We're gonna be back tomorrow night for AEW Revolution. And of course, we got The Wreckage, Monday Locker Room, Raw Watch Along, Impact Attack. Have a great rest of your weekend. Much love. Take care. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, pal.